Why does God want us to worship him? Yeah, he loves us. But why do we need to show that? Like, what is worshiping God about? Because people think that is like a bad character, to want worship. These are what people ask. They think that God is like self-serving, or that, he just wants, fame, or, he just wants, people to just come and serve him for whatever reason, right? O Lord, thou art my God. I will exalt thee. I will praise thy name, for thou hast done what? Wonderful things. Thy counsels of old are faithfulness and truth. And verse 4, and I love this part, for thou hast been a strength to the poor, a strength to the needy in his distress, a refuge from the storm, a shadow from the heat, when the blast of the terrible ones is as a storm against the wall. So, in other words, Isaiah sees God and the things that he has done. He says, you have done wonderful things, God. You have helped the poor. You have helped the needy. You have helped those who can't help themselves. Therefore, I worship you. See, it's not just about who God is. It's the why we worship him. It's about also what he has done for us. That's why we worship him. And that's one of the things about worship. It's not forced. God doesn't force any of us to worship him. God doesn't want just worship. He's more about giving. He's more about sacrifice. He's more about mercy. And so when we see the things that God has done, we will naturally want to worship him. We will naturally want to glorify him. And that is the first step. Like, if we can't understand, who God is, then don't worry about the second message. Don't worry about the third message. Don't worry about anything else. Understand who God is. Understand what he has done for you and dying for you. And then from there, everything else will fall into place.